This is 7 p.m. post-game coming to y'all Wednesday and Thursday nights right after the games. We'll tap in on what's happening around the league, react to what went down the night before, and hit on the topics that are bubbling across the NBA.
Yeah, one of the big topics bubbling around the league right now is Cade Cunningham. He just signed a new deal with Nike and is getting his own signature line. While on the other hand, Stephen Curry, who had a long partnership with Under Armour, is officially a sneaker-free agent. The sneaker world is moving so fast right now, so we got to tap in with Melo, a sneaker connoisseur himself. You want to start with Steph, Cade? Who you want to start with? Let's start with.
There's a lot of shit going on.
It is a lot. The Steph stuff is fun, but let's talk about Cade, right? Like Cade Cunningham. Shout out to the guys at Boardroom. Sat with Kevin Durant and unveiled that he signed a new deal with Nike. Got a signature shoe, and from your experience, not many guys get signature sneakers with Nike. How important is it, especially for a young player like Cade, to get that milestone of being a signature athlete for Nike? And what does it tell you about where Cade is right now in his career?
That means he's proven himself. Cade has proven himself to the corporate world to say enough. He's proven himself enough to the corporate world to say, hey, I'm willing to put a business around this kid. Like I believe in this kid. I believe in him as a person, him as a young man, him as a leader, him as somebody who could sell product.
Right.
So it's not that many signature athletes. Like it's not that easy to become a signature athlete. It's a handful of guys. When you talk about signature athletes, like you could go back to when there was, signature athletes. Back in the day, it was what signature athlete there was for back in the day?
I mean, back in the day, I'm thinking obviously Jordan probably doesn't count, but Penny, you know what I mean?
No, that'd be Jordan.
Jordan was the signature athlete.
Yeah, the Bird wasn't signature. Magic wasn't signature. They had the weapons.
Right.
But they was team issue.
Right.
You seen the weapons commercial or the poster where one person from each team and you had the weapons in the team colors. Like the poster was hard as shit.
Yeah.
But signature?
So right now, I think Nike signature athletes, now correct me if I'm wrong out there or people in the comments, I think it's LeBron James, John Morant, Kevin Durant, PG, I think still.
Nope.
No, PG no more? Okay. Who else is signature athlete? Devin Booker. And it's probably all the ones I can think of on top of my head for Nike, but I guess Sabrina Ionescu and Asia Wilson, obviously. Giannis.
Yep.
And now Cade. So when you're a signature athlete,
well, you still okay. That's the Nike side.
Yeah, for Nike.
That's how many that is.
That's gotta be what.
That was
like
10.
9,
You probably
10,
just named.
Give
and
it
then
take.
you have
Jason
Tatum, Luka, Zion, right? And I don't even know where the Zion signature brand is at or going, right? But right now, just say signature Jason Tatum, Luka.
I know they just picked up Trae Young too, but I don't know if he's a signature.
I don't think they signature.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We talking about signature.
Right. There's got to be more pressure that when you get that opportunity, right?
You know how much pressure it was?
Yeah.
And I was the first signature athlete with Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like with a signature brand. So
it's not just sneakers, it's clothes, it's the line. Like you're getting judged by like, yo, can I not just hoop in this, but like, does this look good?
And that's not something we look
clothes,
at. You know, when you first get into it, it's like it's just fun and games and shit. It's like, oh, you selling sneakers, you selling gear, you bringing, you getting some bread, you getting some royalties.
A fly logo,
It's like you get the logos. Like this is what everybody wants.
Yeah,
and you don't understand the business to that until years later. And really understand what the fuck you're actually doing and the impact that you're making.
Yeah.
So I say all that to say with Cade, him having a signature, like him being a signature athlete for Nike says a lot because there's multiple signature athletes over there with brands that are moving. John Morant is a new hot brand. Signature brand at Nike. LeBron is legendary. You know what I mean? Kobe brand is still there. You got Sabrina brand, who probably
I think Sabrina
bigger than, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think like, Sabrina has the most worn shoe in the league.
Right.
Like,
so you talk about
like
Sabrina, now Asia. They all got to push these people.
For sure.
So every day you got to compete to be part of that group.
Take me inside baseball a little bit though, right? Like what goes into the decision to give someone a signature line, right? Does it have to do with not just the play on the court, but like
in baseball,
the market? No, I mean inside baseball, like a term, but like just inside what it takes to be a signature athlete.
Yeah.
Like, does it matter where your market is? Does it help that he's in Detroit and the culture that Sia has, as well as being the #1 overall pick, as well as the playoff run that he just had? And like I think style of play has to play into it as well. Like, what are all these things that sort of go into when they're like, yo, we're going to make this guy one of the faces of the swoosh or the jump
style
man.
of play.
Yeah.
You got to be relatable. Got to be likable. And you just have to have an it factor about you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of people nice, but it's not a lot of people with that it factor.
Not a lot of people want to spend money on and be
I don't
like,
know.
yo.
It's not a lot of people. Like you nice, you good. Like, but I don't want to put a brand behind you. I don't want to build a brand for you. I'm not ready to put this, this machine behind you as a player yet, or never. You know what I'm saying? So that goes into it. But now he get a head start because he getting all his information already.
Yeah.
You know at least you should know how to deal with the business of it and where you trying to grow your brand and where you going, because you have all of the resources today to go do that.
Yeah.
So I love this move by Nike. Making him a signature athlete.
Yeah.
But think about the pot that they had to pick out of. You see, it's a big pot that they got to pick out of. So for him to be the cream of that crop, it's a special move.
Man,
that just means somebody else is being dropped.
Okay. Damn, do you want to put somebody in a spot? Who do you think?
No, I don't. It's not about putting anybody in the spot. It's about being real. It's like, are you pushing the needle? Are you moving the needle for our brand right now? Are you still selling product? Are you still likable? Are you still relatable? Where are you?
So another question I'd ask then, right? So just in your perspective, do you think it's better to be a signature athlete and get your own stuff, or be somebody like under a Kobe brand or a Jordan brand where you just get to rock all the fly stuff that people already have? Like, one, how does that affect your bottom line as the athlete? And two, as a player, would you rather just be in the stuff you're comfortable in? Like, I think I talked to Jalen Brunson at Fanatics Fest, and I thought he would be the next signature guy for Nike, but he was like, I really like playing in Kobe's. Like, Kobe's is kind of like, and being a Kobe athlete means a lot to him and stuff like that. So just from your perspective, what do you think is sort of like the better role if you're like a rising NBA star like that, in your opinion?
I would say it's both sides.
Okay.
Like you have the opportunity to. The one side of it is you're gonna be a signature athlete with somebody else. So you're not gonna get any business.
Gotcha.
Right. You're not gonna shift the game. You're not gonna, like, what are you doing? You're selling
somebody else's brand
in a different PE and a different colorway. There's somebody else's vision on that. Your vision may be the colorways and the PEs, but that's somebody else's vision. Now, if you was going underneath for that brand or that athlete brand, and you're creating a brand within that brand that's like, hey, this is a partnership. Now it's a lot different, where I can really eat off of my brand. I can really build another brand similar to Jordan and Nike, similar to myself at Jordan, similar to Braun at Nike, similar to KD at Nike. Like, if you can, and Nike is nobody's brand. I can use Jordan as an example. Now, if I could come in there and create the Melo brand alongside the Jordan brand, that hits different as opposed to me signing to somebody's brand and just wearing their sneaker in PE.
Because you get your own joints, and you can still dip into the Jordan.
Yeah,
legacy.
And not everybody
kicks as
is
well.
Not everybody is signature.
Yeah,
it's hard to be a signature athlete.
It's a lot of pressure. If you want to, you got to be one of them one name guys in the league, and you got to deliver on the court.
You got to deliver. At the end
Last question I'm going to ask before we get into the Steph situation. Cade's going to need to put together a signature shoe. You have been and I'm sure many boardrooms, many design rooms, many inspirational fields when it comes to creating a signature shoe. What's the one detail that means the most when it comes to crafting a signature shoe as the guy who actually has to go out and play in those?
Well, at the end of the day, it's what I feel and what I feel comfortable in, right? So I'm actually inviting you or introduce you into my world of comfort and design and things that I like and details. So for me, it was all about comfort first. Like comfort. Does it look good? Design wise, the details, it was very detailed. A lot of my sneakers had little gems in them, and you had to look through the sole and look through the tongue and look. So you had little gems in there, right? So you always want to be creative in the way where you send people down a path of discovery, because now they get a chance to learn you.
And invest in you as a signature athlete.
athlete.
Because I'm learning more about you.
Your first shoe, if you're a signature athlete, your first shoe gonna always do well.
Got you.
Because it's the hype, it's the momentum. Today, Detroit's #1 in the East. Cade Cunningham is the name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The next rising guard, the next top guard, the next MVP. Like, he's getting all of that. Oh, and by the way, Detroit is a big market.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I could capture Detroit, this is a market that we probably don't have as a company.
It's fire.
So if Cade could be the face of that region, shit, we struck gold with that.
I think they will, man. Congrats to Cade Cunningham.
That's a fact.
Be a great look for him. Good luck for him, except when he played the Knicks. On the other hand, Steph's partnership with Under Armour is done, and he is officially a sneaker-free agent. I remember back in the day when Kobe was a sneaker-free agent, when a lot of top players are sneaker-free agents. It's an exciting time for the sneakerheads. From your perspective, how big of a moment is that for the sneaker world in general when a player like Steph Curry becomes available?
How big is it for the sneaker world?
For the sneaker world. And on the other hand, him owning the Curry brand. Like, apparently he's taking the Curry brand outside of Under Armour. So, like, he'll own it independently, right?
Yeah.
Like, so, but as the sneaker world is concerned, how big is it to see Steph rocking Shaq Gnosis, rocking Air Pennies, rocking Kobe's at warm-ups,
I don't want to see
all
that
type of stuff? You don't want to see it?
I don't want to see that.
What do you want to see?
I don't want to see that. I want to see Steph take his brand, the Curry brand, and continue to build it now.
Yeah.
Because you don't put yourself in position with that brand. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you could take that brand from Under Armour and go get 400, 500 million for the brand. Like, you can go do that.
Yeah. Nike,
Adidas, Reebok, somebody. And they will be all willing to do that because the business makes sense. But now you own this. This is yours. I don't need the Nikes. I don't need the Adidas. I don't need that. I'm going to go get one of these financial investors, one of these companies, one of these bankers or somebody, right? One of these wealth guys, and go raise the money to continue having my brand out there as an independent Curry brand. You don't have to be
Rockefeller the thing,
your
man.
logo is your logo is the logo in itself.
Yeah.
When you got Nike and you got Steph Curry and you got LeBron and you got, you know what I mean, Under Armour and Adidas, and like, your Steph Curry brand sits right there.
I always feel like anybody who is that powerful.
When I'm talking about visibility.
For sure. Yeah. And we got to remember, man, like what Curry and Under Armour did for basketball, especially for youth basketball, like he had a lot of these kids wearing Under Armours that would never wear Under Armours then. And to be honest, probably will never wear Under Armours again, like without Stephen Curry being a part of it. But that being said, I feel like every star wants to cut out that middleman, right? Like when you already have the notoriety, you have the brand, like I think monetarily, and I'm sure Steph Curry has a ton of money already. Monetarily, I think like the real big payoff is what you said, staying independent, keeping the Curry brand, having somebody who could finance it and distribute it on his own, and you cut off the middleman of Under Armour, Nike, Adidas, whoever it is, and just own that. I don't think we've seen a player this accomplished this late in his career who was still hooping had that opportunity to really change sneaker economics or sneaker politics like that.
You're not, because you're part of a bigger system now.
Right. But, I mean, even if he stays independent.
No, I'm saying we're not going to see this. We haven't seen this because the biggest brands are part of a bigger brand.
Mm-hmm.
So you look at my brand was part of Jordan,
yes,
which was part of Nike. LeBron's brand is part of Nike, right? KD's brand is part of Nike. Everybody's brand, or Anthony Edwards' brand, is part of Adidas. AI's like Reebok.
You don't think it's a possibility that he could?
Right, but unless LeBron say, hey, I'm going to take my brand and get from underneath of this and use all the resources and the information but why would I do that if it's working over here? Yeah. I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Now somebody like KD, on the other hand, could say, hey, I'm going to take I want the KD brand. I want to do my own shit now. You know what I mean? That'd be interesting to see. Not a lot of people could do that or is in position to do that. Derrick Rose, his brand.
We see Kyrie do it. I mean,
why would Derrick Rose do that when he got Adidas behind him? You get what I'm saying? He don't need to do that. Kyrie, right? Took his brand, his IP, and say, hey, I'm going to build this from the ground up. Even though you're part of a bigger conglomerate, you still have the Kyrie brand.
Yeah.
Steph Curry brand is totally different from all of them other brands. Steph is in golf. Steph is in household stuff. You know, Steph is all over the place, not just basketball. So you could take that brand and create some whole other shit or continue that brand if you go independent.
Yeah.
You can go out there and raise $300 million right now, Steph, for the Curry brand. Easy.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure all he needs to do is walk in that front row of the Chase Center.
He'll
find somebody to sign.
Right, so you can easily go, you can easily go raise.
For sure.
You know, if you're talking 650, 700, 600, you could raise that, you know, to go keep this brand going. And now you instantly are right there with the Lee Nings and you know what I mean? Like you right in the mix of everybody. So why go be with the competitor
when you could be your own?
When I could be my own. So it depends on how he's looking at it, though. Man. He might be looking at it like I can use the machine that Nike is going to put behind my brand. But then again, you Curry brand.
But selfishly, though, just on the sneaker free agent tip, I think it is fun watching Curry rock different sneakers. Like I can't wait to see Curry pull up with some J's, like pull up with some Jordans, and hooping those.
The Curry brand to me is like
I think he wore the
Dwayne Johnson's brand, like the Rock brand. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what I think of the Curry brand. Yeah. And that's a great brand, one of the best, biggest brands that's out there, independently.
Yeah, you see that bowl, like you know what that means.
Right? You know what that means. I look at Steph Curry brand similar to the way that I look at Dwayne the Rock Johnson brand.
Yeah. And all the elements you said about what makes Cade's signature story starting to be told, that easy to tell. Steph is the most relatable superstar there is. Yeah. Everybody can shoot the ball. He plays under the rim.
Be relatable.
You know what I mean? Like he's,
There's something about you that I have to relate to in order for me to really buy into, wearing your shit from head to toe.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. But it's gonna be interesting, man. It's early in the season. Got some sneaker stories popping off. A lot of things going on in the league. This is 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. 7 p.m. post game. A Wave original presented by FanDuel. You already know what to do. Subscribe to our YouTube channels, podcast channels. We need those likes. We need those rates. We need those reviews. We need those comments. All that good stuff. Keep tapping in to the best damn podcast in the world. For the Hall of Famer, Carmelo Anthony, my name is Kaz, and we catch y'all this week with a brand new episode at 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, people. Peace.
Peace.